I know people whose utility bills doubled in the last 2 months. Food prices are just laughable. Gas prices, rent prices. I mean, they're coming for you, folks. They don't want you to own a single goddamn thing. Hello, folks, and welcome to Safely Snorting Bitcoin. In this one, I want to talk about the absolute red alert situation that is the imminent arrival, folks. It is actually happening. The digital dollar is here. It is upon us. It is not only it is closer than on the horizon. The executive order yesterday by the president, all of the publicity was put on the fact that they are looking into how to regulate Bitcoin and other cryptos, but hidden in there just under the surface, just a little to the side, to make sure you weren't paying attention quite as much to this part. They are urgently developing a central bank digital currency, folks. The digital dollar is not only real, it is not only coming, it is here. This is a red alert situation. Central bank digital currencies are very bad news. And folks, the timing of everything happening in the world over the last few years really has me questioning what in the hell is going on and how is this actually real? Because so much of what's happening was predicted. That it is actually scaring the shit out of me, and when you look at folks, there is no time for the nonsense anymore. There's no time for the scam crypto bullshit of the altcoin market or anything like that. I'm done with it. We are at the point now where Bitcoin is fulfilling its destiny and becoming hyper relevant in a way that many people, even people who have been into Bitcoin for over a decade, never dreamed that it would happen this fast. Folks, there is something majorly big coming, and it is in the form of a new Bretton Woods agreement, a new form of a new meeting of the powers to make a decision about how what the world reserve currency is going to be, and they are going to do everything in their power to make sure that it is a digital dollar, a central bank digital currency, a CBDC. Look it up. Put it into Google, look at the news. It is the scariest shit you will ever see, because if they're not telling you this anywhere else, let me be the one to enlighten you. The implications of a central bank digital currency are that you will have a wallet on your phone, similar to a cryptocurrency wallet, but it'll be a Fed wallet. It'll be your direct account with the Federal Reserve, and the money that they place in that, the digital dollars that you custody in that wallet, the digital cash, will be is and will be programmable. Folks, they've been working on this for years with MIT. I mean, look it up. And this money will be programmable so that you can be denied services. I mean, think of the hellish scenarios that will play out when they ask things like which political party, if they find out which political party you supported in the last election, and the fact that you could receive less government benefits of their hyperinflated fiat digital bullshit money, and you can be punished based on things like how much beef you consume and your family consumes in a given month. and based on limiting things like how much of product X you can buy based on how much of service Y you used last month, and you can only exceed these limits if you've accrued enough carbon neutralizing credits in your Fed wallet. They're going to have other Fed shitcoins, uh, and folks, this is a we are going to be put into a digital prison, and the design of all of this, truly, as much as it freaks me out to a level that I cannot even express. The Bitcoin is the resistance. It is it is the people's money. It is decentralized. It has no central authority figure. When you look at the distribution of Bitcoin among the holders, no one person controls a very large percentage of the total 21 million Bitcoin total supply. It's extremely diversified in terms of even the whales, even the people that do own, relatively speaking, a ton of Bitcoin. There's no one who owns like 1 million Bitcoin or 2 million Bitcoin or like 50% of the supply or anything like that, which is the case. That is what happens with all of the altcoins, which is why they're scams, and they're honestly they're a security. They're basically a new type of security. That's why they need to be regulated as such, and at least have some type of security regulation developed for them. But Bitcoin is a commodity that's traded on the open market with a spot price determined by buyers and sellers at any given moment, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. There are no circuit breakers. It is a 100% free market for value exchange. And folks, the Bitcoin is the resistance to it is how many folks will continue to feed their family once we have this digital dollar hell scenario play out where the government can program your money. It is absolutely the most alarming thing that I have ever seen in my entire life. Just the implications of it are a complete disaster. Folks, our federal government cannot even make a healthcare website function. And they are attempting to, in 6 months, to do something that Bitcoin did game theoretically, naturally, tested and proven by the markets and time, most importantly, time. Has already done. It has already evolved. It is the apex predator in the room, and the government is going to try to make something that that they can control. Most importantly, and that they can use as a dragnet to filter and read through any relevant information that they feel like they need on you. This is not okay. Our rights are about to be violated in an extreme fashion. Everybody should be mad right now because the people that are making the decisions in the world that are affecting everybody are completely out of their fucking minds. They have lost their gourd, folks. They're past their due date. They were best by 1987. And it's our turn now. So if you want to join part of a group of a power that is rising, then take some of your dying U.S. dollars that the government is going to make extinct anyways within 6 months, and put it into something that actually has a chance at holding its value. Now, whether that is gold or silver or Bitcoin or a dozen eggs in this environment, in this inflation, or a tank of gas would be a better store of value than just keeping your U.S. dollars. We're to the point now where I mean, it is within sight where it will be a better idea to just burn the money for heat than it will be to pay anything with it. I mean, this is absolutely astronomically ridiculous. Nobody, I mean, everybody's acting like it's okay. I mean, it's everybody. I know people whose utility bills doubled in the last 2 months. Food prices are just laughable. Gas prices, rent prices. I mean, they're coming for you, folks. They don't want you to own a single goddamn thing. They want to take every fucking penny you have, and they want to let the big lobby groups, these giant elite motherfuckers, come in and take everything that you and your family worked for, and they want you to be a debt slave that works for minimum wage somewhere and has nothing. That's what this is actually about. This country ceased to be the United States of America that you thought it was. It ceased to be it in 1971 when they took us off the gold standard. That is where it went sideways. And damn it, I'm mad about it because everybody acts like it's okay and it's not. It's not. There are people that are unelected people in the Federal Reserve making decisions that affect every person on the planet that is not a fucking millionaire. And it's not okay. I'm tired of it. So if you're tired of it, like and subscribe. How about that? By the way, I am available for children's parties, and if you leave a comment down below, I will give you more details regarding that. So, folks, check out some of my other videos. They're a lot less violent and fired up, but I am giving away some Bitcoin here on the channel. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's at Bitcoin Safely. And other than that, every time you leave a comment in one of my videos, it's an entry. Just make sure you leave your Twitter handle and you have your tips enabled on Twitter. Other than that, I will catch you all the next one. For now, this is Bitcoin, safely snorting Bitcoin. Folks, my blood pressure is very high. I'm going to actually have to go put on the cuff and just check and make sure I'm okay. So have a good one. For now, this is Safely Snorting Bitcoin signing off.